This video is brought to you by the Ridge wallet. Guys, this incredible wallet is light, sleek, and industrial. It doesn't fold up or awkwardly bulge into your back pocket. It seriously changed my whole pocket game. If you've moved on from the flip phone, don't you think it's time to leave that 90s style wallet that your father still uses behind? Ridge wallet holds up to 12 cards, plus all the cash you need. Choose from over 30 colors and styles, including carbon fiber and burnt titanium. It's the best wallet you can buy, and you don't just have to take my word for it because there's over 30,000 five-star reviews. I was skeptical at first, but once you try it, you will never go back to your old wallet, and there's no pressure. Test it out for 45 days. If you don't love it, send it back, full refund. When you decide to keep it, there's a lifetime warranty. Click the link in the description to save 10% off today with free worldwide shipping and returns. Go to ridge.com/Chael. That's ridge.com/Chael. Use the promo code Chael. Guys, let's talk welterweights. Let's talk Nick Diaz specifically, okay? I do not, and Chael Sonnen, I do not like to get played. And I don't like to fall for it. And I like to always think, anytime a guy says something, if he's a hustler, then he's negotiating, period. He's always got another move. The Diaz brothers are brilliant. I just believe it's unintentional. I don't think there's a strategy. I don't think there's a plan. I think it just works. I think. Or they're so good that that's part of the gimmick, and it's very hard to tell. Okay, let's talk about Nick. Nick has been talking about talking and meaning about meaning and training to train, keeping his name out there, making some cameos. If I did that, if I were Nick and I did everything in the world in the fight business except fight, I'm doing it because I'm playing a different game. I'm either just auditioned for a movie role and I'm trying to get my name out there. I put my name in for a commercial. My sponsorship contract with X company is up and I want them to extend it. I'm getting ready to write a book and I need my name out there in media opportunities, right? But if I come out and I start leveraging the MMA community and the MMA media, but I don't really go out there and fight, then I'm playing a different game. I'm doing something else. Now, that would be strategic. I don't believe that Nick Diaz is strategic, but that's where I might be wrong. This guy might be smarter than I give him credit. I give him credit for being good. And I'm talking about for marketing, getting his name out there. I was just at the Phoenix show. I happened to be there live. They did a cameo. They threw to Nick. It was the loudest eruption of the arena. And there was some surprise eruptions. Like they threw it to Justin Gaethje. That place went way louder than I thought the group would go for Justin Gaethje. I even made a call and told someone that. I go, man, you're not going to believe the reception Gaethje got. And the guy on the other end goes, well, he's actually from Arizona. I go, oh, that's right, that's right. I'm just sharing with you. I was gauging these things. When Nate Diaz finally appears, walking out of the locker room, he's got the hood. This place went crazy. When Izzy Adesanya pops out of the locker room, and you guys remember he had the hat on, he had the mask, right? He looked pretty damn cool. Everything I just told you, they threw to Kelvin Gastelum, the place blew up. Everything they threw to Triple C, who's also from Arizona, two-time champion, plus the Olympic hero, huge receptions. None of them touched Nick Diaz. Period. This isn't okay, how was your hearing? Oh, let's hear that again. Nothing touched when they just threw the camera on Nick. It pops up on all he was doing was standing there. That place went crazy. So we have several pieces here, okay? We have an athlete who says he wants to fight in a promotion of which he is signed and a promoter who says, I will offer him a fight. But we have no fight. I can only tell you if that were me, I'm playing a different game. I am messing with all of you, and I am negotiating something different that I need my name hot for a period to do. But I can't begin to guess what that would be with Nick. Nick is not going to go write a book. Nick is not about to go on a seminar tour through Europe. Nick is not interested in building social media or extending a contract. If Nick has a sponsorship contract, which has been 5 years since he competed, he may not, but if he does, the mere fact that he got a louder reception than the world champion will get him that extension, right? He doesn't need to play a game. But it appears that he is. It appears that he is. Look, there's great fights out there right now. Nick was very open with the audience years ago, and he had a great line that I've never forgot, because the truth will set you free, and Nick merely told the truth. And this is a quote, and he said, I'm not interested in getting in there and jumping around with these young guys. He called it jumping around. It was funny. A lot of other people now use that term. It's a good line, but I remember it, and he told us the truth. It was as close of a clue as he's ever given us as to what he's looking for. But we have Matt Brown. We can get Damian Maia. We have Carlos Condit. We can get, do you see what I'm saying? The options are there. And as hot as Dana would have been on the idea of having Nick come back, as open to Dana would have been and excited about it, I can assure you that Dana heard what I heard. Dana's aware that a microcosm known as the arena and the reception received for one person, louder than the world champion, louder than the hometown hero that has an Olympic gold medal, louder than a top contender who was born there. He's going to get that guy a fight if that guy really wants to fight. And now Nick was doing an interview today, and it may not have been Nick, it might have been Cesar Gracie. But between the two, Team Nick, that Nick's next fight might not be in the UFC, it might be in boxing. Now, that's the first open troll move that they've made. Every move they've made until now, every piece that they've moved on the board fits in line, headed towards the same direction. Until that one, that was a troll move. They will not be boxing. We know that because contractually and legally, they can't box. And we also know policy-wise of Dana White, who just stopped George St. Pierre from doing that very thing. It's without the policy, and that's not a new policy. Dana doesn't have to, and Scott Coker falls in this too, they don't have to let their guys go do any kind of competitions. By policy, they both allow their guys to compete. And Dana went as far as to clarify that in saying, you can do anything you want. You go find yourself a baseball game and get paid for it if you want. You cannot do anything that involves a strike. I will not let my commodity potentially be damaged. Okay. But now we all understand, right? This isn't a new phenomenon. This wouldn't be Dana pushing Nick into a corner. This policy's been around. This goes back about 7 years, 8 years. So that was a troll move. It was the first troll move. But I can't help but look at this story and wonder, are we being trolled?